Most people will work until they're too tired to live, not because they want to, but because they never learned how to stop. They chased income. They followed advice. They believed the system would carry them. But here you are, holding XRP inside a Roth IRA, and that means you already know the system won't save you. But you might not realize this. With the right structure, the right discipline, and a few decisions made early, you could retire 5, 10, even 15 years ahead of schedule. Not by getting lucky, but by being smart. This isn't a fantasy, it's a formula. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use your XRP Roth IRA to buy back your time before it's gone forever. Part 1. Early retirement is not a fantasy. They told you early retirement was a fantasy, a pipe dream for tech millionaires, trust fund babies, or lottery winners. But they were wrong, because for those who understand structure, for those using an XRP Roth IRA with discipline, early retirement is not just possible, it's predictable. It doesn't happen by chance. It happens by design. You don't need millions. You need a plan that works while you sleep. You need tax-free growth. You need time on your side, not against you. And XRP inside a Roth IRA offers something most assets don't: speed, scalability, and shelter. You're not just stacking coins, you're stacking freedom units. Each contribution, each month, isn't just a deposit, it's a countdown to independence. So no, early retirement isn't a fantasy. The fantasy is thinking you need to work until you're 70. This is your reminder. The earlier you plan, the sooner you're free. And it starts right here, with your XRP Roth IRA. Part 2. The 3 engines of early freedom. Most people focus on just one thing: income. They think more money means more freedom. But freedom doesn't come from earning more. It comes from understanding how wealth works. And there are only 3 engines that make early retirement possible: tax-free growth, compounding, and time. Let's break that down. Your XRP Roth IRA gives you tax-free growth. That's engine 1. No capital gains, no surprise bills at the finish line. Everything you earn, you keep. Next, compounding. Not just interest, but momentum. Every contribution fuels the next. And when XRP moves, that compounding multiplies. Then there's time. The most underrated asset of all. Start early, stay consistent, and the math starts bending in your favor. What once felt impossible becomes automatic. These 3 engines don't require luck. They require a system. And your XRP Roth IRA is that system, if you learn how to use it right. Once you ignite all 3, you're no longer working toward retirement. You're accelerating toward it. Part 3. The lie of working forever. They told you retirement happens at 65, that it's normal to work 40 years, trade your life for a paycheck, and hope you have enough left to enjoy the scraps of time. But here's the truth. That was never your destiny. That was a trap, a script written for you, before you even had a choice. And now, you're waking up. Because you hold something powerful. Not just XRP, but an XRP Roth IRA with a structure built to break that timeline. You weren't meant to work until your body breaks. You weren't meant to count pennies in your 60s. You were meant to build something earlier, something smarter. A plan that buys you time, not just money. And the lie of work forever? It only holds power if you keep believing it. But once you see the math, once you see the system inside your Roth, you'll realize freedom isn't about someday. It's about strategy, and yours can start now. Part 4. How XRP accelerates the math. Most retirement plans move slow. Index funds, bonds, dividend stocks. Safe, but sluggish. You wait. You hope. You grind it out for 30, 40 years. But XRP? It plays by a different set of rules. XRP is fast. It's built for high-efficiency value transfer at a global scale. It doesn't sleep. And when it moves hard. Now place that speed inside a Roth IRA structure. Suddenly, you're not just watching XRP grow. You're watching it grow tax-free. You're compounding gains without the IRS knocking. You're building acceleration into your retirement math. It's like adding a turbo engine to a retirement vehicle. Not reckless, just optimized. That's why smart investors aren't just buying XRP. They're housing it inside tools that multiply its power. And the Roth IRA is one of the smartest tools we've ever had. If you want to retire early, you don't need to gamble. You just need the right coin, in the right container. And XRP was made to move. Part 5. Protect, automate, repeat. Every early retirement story has a pattern. And it's not luck. It's not timing the top. It's this. Protect, automate, repeat. Start with protection. You protect your XRP, not just from hackers, but from yourself, from panic selling, from emotional decisions. That means storing it inside an XRP Roth IRA, where it's structured, secured, and sheltered from taxes. Then you automate. No more guessing when to buy. You set your monthly contribution, you treat it like a bill, non-negotiable. Because consistency beats intensity. Every single time. And finally, you repeat. Month after month. Quietly. While others chase hype, you build. You're not just saving money. You're building a system. A rhythm. A freedom engine that moves forward even when life gets noisy. No stress, no FOMO, no drama. Just a smart, simple loop. Protect, automate, repeat. Do that long enough. And one day, you'll wake up free. Not because you got lucky, but because you stayed the course. Part 6. The cash flow strategy inside your Roth IRA. Let's be honest. Retiring early isn't just about having a big number. It's about cash flow. Money that shows up when you stop showing up. And here's the mistake most people make. They build a huge account, but have no idea how to pull from it without breaking it. That's why your XRP Roth IRA needs a strategy. Not just for growth, but for withdrawal without destruction. Inside a Roth IRA, you get one of the greatest gifts in finance, qualified tax-free withdrawals. But only if you follow the rules. Only if you plan ahead. Here's how the smart ones do it. They ladder their assets. They separate contributions from gains. They wait out the 5-year rule. And when it's time, they withdraw strategically. Not all at once. Not emotionally. Because the goal isn't to cash out. It's to create a pipeline. A flow of income, protected from taxes, fueled by XRP growth, and built to last decades, not years. Early retirement doesn't mean early depletion. Not when your IRA is built for both growth and flow. Part 7. The value of holding when others fold. Every few years, panic hits. Markets crash. Headlines scream. People run. They sell at the bottom. They forget the plan. And they start over from zero. But not you. Because you're not playing the short game. You're not trading hype. You're building freedom. And freedom is forged in the storms. When you hold, while others fold, you gain an advantage money can't buy. Resilience. Inside your XRP Roth IRA, that resilience compounds, not just in dollars, but in time saved, in mistakes avoided, in taxes never paid. Anyone can click buy. Few can sit still when fear takes over. But those who do, they own the future. Because wealth doesn't just reward the brave, it rewards the calm. When others flee the fire, you sit in the structure you built, safe, sheltered, growing, even in chaos. That's the real value of holding. And it's how early retirement actually happens. Part 8. The hidden cost of doing nothing. Most people think doing nothing is safe, that standing still means avoiding risk. But the truth is brutal. Doing nothing is often the most expensive decision you'll ever make. No plan means no protection. No structure means no shelter. No contributions mean no compounding. And time? It doesn't wait. Every month you delay, you give inflation another inch. You give taxes more control. You give fear more power. Inside an XRP Roth IRA, your money could be working. But if it's sitting on the sidelines, it's shrinking. Quietly. Relentlessly. It's not the market that costs you the most. It's the months, the years you lost to indecision. Doing nothing feels neutral, but it's not. It's a choice. A silent one. And it always comes with a price. So if you've been hesitating, if you've been thinking about it for months or years, this is your wake-up call. The cost of inaction is compounding, and you're the one paying it. Part 9. Predict nothing. Prepare for everything. Everyone wants the crystal ball. When will XRP hit $10? When's the crash? When's the rally? But the truth is, nobody knows. Not the gurus, not the charts, not the headlines. And that's okay. Because freedom doesn't come from predictions. It comes from preparation. You don't need to guess the next move. You need to build a system that survives every move. That's what your XRP Roth IRA is for. It's not built to win the lottery. It's built to win long-term. You prepare by contributing consistently, by automating, by protecting, by holding through storms, not trying to time them. The market will swing. The news will panic. The cycles will repeat. But your strategy? It stays strong. Because you didn't try to predict. You planned. And plans outlast guesses. So stop chasing perfect timing. Start building permanent structure. The future belongs to the prepared, not the lucky. Part 10. Retire. Not just early, but strong early retirement sounds like a dream. But what good is early? If you feel weak, uncertain, exposed. You don't just want to exit the game. You want to walk away with strength, with peace, with control. That's the real goal. And it's exactly what a well-built XRP Roth IRA gives you. It's not just about leaving your job. It's about building a life that works, without working. Tax-free growth, protected wealth, steady cash flow. And the one thing most people never get: time. When you retire strong, you're not scared of recessions. You're not dependent on the government. You're not wondering what comes next. You already know, because you built it. You didn't wait. You didn't guess. You decided. This isn't just financial planning. It's freedom planning. Retire early if you can, but more than anything, retire with power. And XRP can help you do it. Ban ka muốn mình Việt fan call to action cuối video. Ngay hay thi không? Mình có thể viết đoạn kêu gọi like, comment, share cực kỳ tự nhiên, đúng đối tượng khán giả và giúp giữ tương tác cao cho kênh XRP Today USA. If this message stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Take a second. Leave a comment. Tell me where you are in your journey. Whether you're just starting or already building your XRP Roth IRA, you're not alone. This channel is for you. It's not hype. It's not noise. It's a place for clarity, strategy, freedom. So if today's message helped, hit like, not for the algorithm, but to tell yourself, this matters. I'm on the path. And if you know someone, a brother, a friend, someone still stuck in the system, share this with them. You never know what one video can shift. This is XRP Today USA, where we build freedom, quietly, intentionally, and together.